All right, Jackson, my guy, we are back another
Mhm.
fantastic week with
Yes,
some
sir.
late MLB updates. Then we'll get into some NFL OTA stuff, kind of what's going on. The first
Yeah,
preseason games have
preseason.
happened as well. A couple preseason games have happened. We'll recap some of that, see how we're looking for our respective teams. Then we'll get into a little top 10 college football preview.
Yeah, we
We got
got our own, and then maybe highlight the actual.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we got a little power rankings for
Yes,
sure
sir.
for college football. And then maybe we'll throw it around whatever questions or topics, just random
Yeah.
stuff we get
Yeah,
into
yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
between segment. And then last but not least, we'll lead into probably our favorite segment, honestly, Miss Cryptic
Dude, I
Corner.
love it.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Jackson's
I
got a
hope I
good
got a good
Cryptic
one.
Corner cooked up this week, so I'm excited to hear what he's got. Yeah, let's get
But
into some MLB, my guy.
yeah, um, let's just start from the top, dude. Honestly, it's the
Yeah.
Crosstown Classic going on right now.
That's kind of the
As
buzz
we're
of the league right now.
Yeah, as we're dude, and it's cinema too. It's
hmm
absolute cinema, and I'll be the first to admit it's not in my favor. Like,
I'm, I'm very
if you're
unfortunate.
if you're a North Sider, like I think this is what you have wet dreams about.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I want to say it's the youth and the experience of the teams,
hmm
but you can't lose back-to-back games on a walk-off in that fucking stadium in a playoff environment because that's what this is, if we're being realistic. These are two teams in a playoff spot, and it could never be more hot on the streets, I should say. I don't know if you saw the clip that came from the first game of the series, but they're just wailing on each other in the stands, bro.
No, I did not. I didn't know they were fighting.
Yeah, I mean, look up White Sox Cubs brawl game one. They're just absolutely like this dude literally headlocked someone. Like he's got him in the headlock here, and it's just me. I'm like, God damn.
Was it a White Sox or the Cubs guy in a headlock? Which one was
Um,
getting whopped?
for the specifics of the story, the Cubs fan was getting wailed on.
Okay.
The Cubs
Okay.
fan provoked it. The
hmm
White Sox fan solved it. Again, this is
Cubs
fandom
started
versus
it.
on the
White Sox
field.
finished it. Okay.
I'm sorry. If you're a Cubs fan and you're a White Sox fan, as a general statement, I think White Sox fans would wipe the floor with Cubs fans. If they went band for band, like if there was a war against the Sox fans and the Cubs fans, the White Sox fans are winning it,
Yeah.
hypothetically. Again, what's going on with the actual teams? Yeah, the Cubs are getting it done on the field, and that's what matters,
hmm
no matter what happens in the stands. So, yeah, just losing two games on back-to-back walk-offs against that team just does something to me.
hmm Yeah, dude, and it's a 3 game series, correct? Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing. They're probably gonna throw first pitch when we record, so the series will be in the past. But
Okay, for sure. Hey, fingers crossed I can at least get 1 game, you know?
yeah, just don't get swept. Honestly,
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
mentality here, and just be like, all right, learning curve, learning experience.
hmm
It is what it is. But I think I said this to you off pod last night. Is like I have the utmost respect for the Cubs
hmm
as a team. I enjoy when they're good,
Yeah.
and I enjoy seeing like how the city, thrives when they're good.
hmm
But something about the Crosstown Classic just brings it out of me where I utterly fucking hate this team.
Yeah.
PCA can go kick rocks. Fucking everyone can go kick rocks. They're a bunch of bitches right now.
hmm
Ask me on Friday. Oh yeah, dude. They're really close to the Brewers.
Yeah.
Like they're doing good, man.
Yeah.
But right now, fuck them. I hate them.
Hey, fair enough. It's
But
a rivalry thing,
yes, of course.
you know. But yeah, shout out to who was that clip in the dude from Barstool I sent in that clip I sent you. He was holding it down
Oh,
for the
White
White Sox
Sox
fan.
Dave.
He was holding it down.
Yeah, dude, White Sox Dave is a certified menace. I wish I could tell you a mental thing that he's got, but I could not begin to tell you what it was. But he
Hmm.
he fucking holds it down for the Sox.
Oh yeah, dude. He faced down PCA himself and was like, stayed
Man
10
to
toes down.
man, man
10
to man
toes.
was like, "Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, he's like, hey, respect to you, but I don't like you.
You're not shit. You ain't shit, bro."
That was
Yeah.
so funny, bro.
I can't believe he just was like, I'm gonna just back down this MLB player. Fuck him.
Yeah. Holy crap. Oh
But
my gosh.
what's going on the Twins side of things? I see.
Yeah, they're playing Atlanta right now. Um, we got
Eesh.
yeah, we got 2 dubs on them though. So
Oh, fucking right, bud.
yeah, for real. So we got the last game of the series today at like yeah, like same time as probably the White Sox game you were saying. Um,
Yeah, the last game's always an afternoon game for some reason.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, Twins are sitting 62-65, so not too shabby. We'll see. They got San Diego next, so we'll see how that goes. The Padres.
Well, the Padres, I feel like, are kind of selling,
Yeah.
or they were selling at the deadline, so it's not like they think they're that competitive.
Hmm.
So yeah, I mean, shit, dude, they have they're outright second in the division, 4 games back.
Yep.
Ooh, this series in the back half of August is gonna mean a lot,
Yeah.
and it's in Minnesota too.
Hmm.
That's gonna be a big series for both these clubs.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be cinema, dude.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be flashes of 2020. I remember we'd have like watch parties just to
Yeah.
watch baseball, which I've never been to a baseball watch party, and it shit was electric.
Hmm. Um,
So we're gonna
which
be watching.
sidebar,
Okay.
who did the fucking Brewers annihilate last night?
Who
Do
did
you
they
know?
annihilate last night? I think it was a West Coast team.
Bro, it was the Mariners.
The Mariners. Okay, yeah.
21-0, bro.
Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, it it was bad. That's bad.
Come
I think it
on. Did you see that
this
there was a final play, probably in the bottom of the eighth, I think. The outfielder caught like a fly ball to the outfield, and he thought it was the last inning, so he just threw it out. He threw it to the crowd. And so
as long as it's out 3.
two runners
Oh,
go from fucking second and third and go to home. They're like, okay. He,
whatever.
he threw the ball out. What a brain fart, bro.
The
Oh my
biggest brain
God.
fart of all time. Bro really fumbled the bag there.
Mm. Oh my gosh, yeah, that is the equivalent to scoring on your own basket in basketball.
Yeah, because I saw like the majority of the runs came like in the back half of the game too. Like
Hmm.
it was a 1-0 game until the bottom of the fifth.
That's insane.
And then from there on, it got to 22.
So
I want to just
21 more points were scored for the Brewers.
exactly, bro.
Oh
Like,
my
okay,
God.
so you had 5 in the fifth, 5 in the sixth, 2 in the seventh, and 9 in the eighth.
Oh, what the fuck?
And then you had the one in the first. But
Oh
holy
my
shit.
God. 9 in the
And
eighth is insane, dude.
of course, the one dude who didn't want to do shit was my goddamn second baseman, Bryce Terang. He just took 2 walks, and that's it.
I think I
But I want
got
to see
Jake
some of these
Bowers.
stat lines.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jake Bowers, 3 runs, a homer, 2 RBIs. Yeah,
damn.
2 for 3,
Should
took
have
a
played him.
walk. Um,
Should have played him.
William
Fuck.
Contreras went off. It's actually crazy. They scored 22 runs and only had 4 homers.
Yeah.
Yelich went yard.
Hmm.
Yelly Belly, 4 ribbies for him. It was pretty
Um,
spread out.
yeah.
But yeah, fucking 22 to rip. That's
Yeah, the
insane.
Brewers 78 and 48 just leading the pack.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I have full like I'm kind of behind them.
Hmm.
And it's hilarious. Like I said, I work in Milwaukee and there's just zero buzz
Yeah.
about them, which I don't
Which is
know.
insane, dude.
Wisconsin feels like more of a I don't give a shit till we make the playoffs unless it's the Packers.
Yeah, dude, even when I worked at the bar in Wisconsin, like there was more Brewers fans that worked at the bar and never ones that came into the bar. We'd have the games on all the time, and it was always dead
Yeah,
as fuck during the games. It's probably because they're at home drinking and they just don't want to be seen in
maybe.
public.
Yeah, because I mean, I know you got your like your more rural, classic Midwestern dad that's just
Hmm.
gonna come home from busting ass at work,
Oh
eat
yeah.
dinner, and then pop his ass on the couch, have a couple of beers, and just watch the game.
Yep.
And they just don't go out. So it's like,
Hmm.
yeah, all right, Ron, we get it. It's always one syllable names too.
Hmm. Oh yeah. But yeah, now that I'm looking at dude, flashing back to the Twins, these next two series are gonna be, or next three, honestly, are gonna be pretty crucial for them.
What, you got some
Uh,
divisional opponents
I
mixed
mean,
in?
we got like so what is it? Next we got where was it? I was just looking at the Padres, obviously. They're sitting at
Padres,
68-59. So it'll be a good matchup for sure.
right?
Um, those will be
And then
some good games to pull out though.
yeah, if you can win that series, that'd be huge.
And then we got a little
And
little rest between with the fucking what is it? The Athletics.
yeah, you should two would be you need two from the
Mhm.
Athletics. You can't give
I was
that
about
one
to
up.
say it could be a trap series, you know. Like
Yeah.
hmm
I wouldn't say traps. I mean, they're at Oak. I mean, you guys are going on a little road trip for six
hmm
games
Yeah.
after the Braves here. So I don't know. Yeah, I think you can get the Athletics, and then obviously you host the Sox for three, and
Which
then you got you host the Tigers,
yeah. Yep.
and then you go to Chicago, and then you go to Detroit.
Damn, dude. Just a
That's
lot
the
of
stretch that's going
it's
to be
just a
clutch.
yeah, a lot of away games in this back half is what I'm hearing.
That 12-game stretch in the division actually fuck scratch that 15-game stretch
Hmm.
for divisional games. That's honestly, I don't think it's on the Twins necessarily, but
Hmm.
that 15-game stretch is going to tell you a lot about how the division's going to finish out.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And I was saying it earlier in the season where like we need to win more games at home, and they started winning games at
Yeah.
home, and now it's kind of looking like they need to do the same at away. And I mean their away record is not looking too shy of being positive. You know, they're 28-34 right now. So go on a little winning streak here. You can get that
Yeah.
record positive real quick.
I'd say if you can realistically split this road set,
Hmm.
that would be nice. I think
Yeah.
if you can pick up four out of
Hmm.
six, that
Yep.
would mean the world. That'd be huge.
Oh yeah. But I
But
mean,
I think a
fucking
split is realistic.
Byron's fucking back after his injury string. Hopefully he's fully healthy, but he just keeps going on and off
Oh
the
yeah.
IL list. So we'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah, we're getting down and dirty in
Yeah.
baseball.
Hmm.
Playoff chase is fully active.
Yes, sir.
Um, so we'll
Our fa
see.
our fantasy league's more intense than ever.
Maybe for some people more than others.
Hey, you never know. Like you said, a lot can happen in this baseball we have left.
Yeah, unless my pitching just never allows a run for the rest of the year, I'm cooked.
Oh, we will see.
But yeah.
Oh,
Um, should we go flash it to the NFL?
I think so, man. I was just seeing, I think it was this morning or last night. Alvin Kamara is out
Yeah.
for a month with the sprained
Uh-huh.
MCL.
Good thing they got Travis Etienne back there.
Yeah, his stock in fantasy might go crazy now. Low key, he might be a steal.
I mean, yeah.
I
As
mean,
a
I was
Camaro
already kind of thinking
respecter,
he might be a steal because Kamara's
right.
kind of teetering the wash line, you know.
Exactly. That's exactly where I was going with that. As a Camaro respecter,
Hmm.
I appreciate what he's done,
We got like
but
three letters into washed last season. You remember? We had
Yeah,
the wash
yeah,
counter
yeah,
going.
yeah, yeah.
With the wash
Yeah,
counter
the
every
wash
week he did
counter.
bad, we added a
There's
letter.
like
I think he got to
horse.
S. Yeah.
Yep. This might be the H if we're
Mm-hmm.
being real.
Yep.
So, um, he's not got a lot of wiggle room between the
Yep.
two of us.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's sad.
Yep.
Because he's always been a solid guy, but
Yeah.
God, I'm
It's kind of
blanking.
crazy thinking about though. Basically any person you're kind of looking to draft at fantasy, most of the stars right now are dealing with some extent of an injury. It's kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
I think like a lot of players you can go in, like even in the first round, where it's like, I want to draft this guy, but there's always a but.
Yep.
Like Jameer Gibbs.
I'm trying to think of a good one for him. A bad first example, but it's like, oh yeah, I want Jameer Gibbs, but he's gonna have a heavier workload, and who knows what's gonna happen in the back half of the season.
Yeah.
Bijan, yeah, but he does not. He's not gonna have consistent quarterback play, and is gonna be relied on to drive that offense, and
Yeah.
that could be a huge weight on your shoulders. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also on the other side of things, going into the draft, looking at injuries and stuff, like
Yeah,
Brees Hall just got hurt, Puka's been hurt, Devontae Adams been hurt, uh,
everyone's getting
s-
hurt.
everyone's hurt. Christian McCaffrey's dealing with some calf soreness again. We got to start going back into that
Mm.
San Francisco power plant or whatever, the electromagnetic plant.
Didn't I thought I saw something that like they hosted a joint practice with who was it? The Chargers, and like
hmm
three Chargers went down in
Dude,
just a single joint practice.
I don't. Come on, bro. They got
I
something
know
going on over there.
I thought I'd heard someone like the league sent like a rep out there. Is like, yo, actually look into this. And he's like, yeah, bro, everything's good. Checks out.
Of
And then it's
course.
just like, yeah, dudes are dropping like flies over there.
Yeah,
Are
it's
you
because
sure?
Kyle Shanahan's writing him a check to hush his mouth.
He's like, are you actually sure?
Yeah, for real.
There
For
must
real.
be something like
Here's a
that. God
George
damn.
Kittle autographed jersey. Are you sure?
Get you CMC's cleats.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Get you a dinner with Jake Moody.
Yeah. Go to dinner with Jake Moody. Here's Brock
Um,
Purdy's towel.
yeah. Yeah. Um, but how do you did you catch any of the preseason game for the Bears, my guy? I know they faced
I
off against the Browns, which
yeah.
the Browns
I
QB
caught
situation is kind of comical, if we're being real.
S- Yeah, I caught some highlights as well as some lowlights.
Mm-hmm.
Um, defense looked good, but that's I think just facing a Browns quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Tyson Bagent, dude, he can be utilized for good.
He might be one of those guys that makes a very decent career for himself off being a very solid backup.
I see. I even almost think he's more than that.
You think he's starting caliber?
I think that maybe not starting caliber, but I think if you're one of these teams that needs a quarterback, or like at the deadline, your
Yeah.
starter goes down like a Daniel Jones Achilles situation last year for a
Mm-hmm.
team happens. I think he'd be a very solid guy to bring in to try and win football games down the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
I think he has earned the right, and this could
Mm-hmm.
just be biased, but I think he's earned the right to at least have a shot to start somewhere. And sadly, it's not going to be the Bears because I think obviously you got Caleb, but I mean, there's plenty of teams that need a solid starter. Why
Yeah,
not give
dude.
him a shot?
Yeah.
And,
I
and if
mean,
the Bears can pick up a third round pick, second round pick in the process, that's not a bad thing either.
Chicago and them second round picks, bro. Come on.
Yeah, we love our second rounders here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. But yeah, I was switching back and forth between the Vikes game and the Bears game, and the Bears were
Hmm.
looking good, man. I mean, they obviously ran up the score. Um,
Yeah.
I think the final score was 35-10, right? That
something like that.
sound about right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I know that it was a slow start and then they got going.
Yep.
I know Case Keenum was slinging it.
Shout out Case Keenum, bro.
Case Keenum, dude. He always just gravitates around the
I
league.
I said the other day he might be the Jeff Teague of the NFL. He's just
Jeff
around for
Teague.
the all the significant moments. You just see him in the background, you
He's
know.
always there.
He's always there, I swear to God.
I love that. I think you sent me like a Jeff Teague edit where it's just literally like a shitload of like peak
There's a man.
NBA moments, and it's just like Teague's been there.
I
And it's like
swear,
all
dude.
these kerfuffles and like
I
insane things, and it's just Teague's been there.
Bro, he was on the prime Pacers, I swear to God. He was in the background of everything.
Yeah,
He was on the
for real.
Bucks, everywhere.
To be completely honest, when I was watching that, I had no idea he was there for D Rose's Timberwolves 50-point night.
Yeah, dude. Shout
I had
out.
no idea.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yep. We'll always have D Rose's 50-point night. I was watching that
Yeah.
game live.
Oh my gosh, dude. What a
And it was
fucking
like
game.
I was before I really tuned into Timberwolves games because they were still like kind of
Hmm.
mid, you know.
Right,
And
yeah.
and so I just like I remember it was kind of like winding down for the night. I just randomly turned it on. Just like whatever, you know.
What's going
Don't want to
on?
don't want to
Yeah.
watch anything on my phone right now. Just turn on. The Wolves are playing. Turn it on.
Yeah.
D Rose
You
is
happen to
making
witness
fucking
it.
everything, bro.
Just wetting.
hmm Oh yeah.
But back to training camp slash
Yep.
preseason.
hmm
Um yeah. How you said
Like,
you were tuning into the Vikings. Where are we at?
yeah, dude. I know Kyler was out there for one singular drive, and I'll confidently say, dude, he looked solid in that drive. He didn't break the pocket once, honestly. He stayed in there, made throws when he needed to.
Okay.
The only time he the only time I think he had two incompletions, and it was
Okay.
on like a second down, and then one was on the crucial third down to convert in the reds to get to the red zone, and then that ended up leading them to kick a field goal.
Mm.
Um,
Hey,
but
points.
yeah, points. He looked very solid. He was standing in making throws to Addison. Addison looked really good for being real, but with a grain of salt, they're playing the Giants, you know, so.
Yep.
The Giants don't have the best secondary. If anything, they got the better interior line, you know,
And
some the
linebackers.
linebackers for
Yeah.
sure.
Because they got
Um,
Arvell Reese, right?
yes, sir, and he was looking pretty good, pretty decent in his debut. I'm not gonna lie. He was filling the holes where he needed to, getting to his
Okay.
assignments.
Okay.
Um, which also shout out to the other rookie on the other side of the ball, Big Citrus, Mr. Caleb Banks. He was looking very solid.
I was just about to ask how Caleb Banks was looking.
He was looking very solid, dude. I loved what I saw of him. He was plugging holes like it was his day job, which it is. So,
Yeah.
hey,
Cool.
but I will say one thing also confidently about the team in the purple and gold. Um, Mr. McCarthy is looking like hot dog shit, dude.
Mm.
That
So
is
yeah, they
one thing.
made the right decision with Kyler.
Yeah. Unless he was just having a bad game, you know, it was like first game out, season jitters, you know, first debut of the season jitters.
Yeah.
You never know. We'll see. I mean, they got the Ravens this next week, so I don't think that's any better than playing the Giants, you know. I think
Preseason aside, that's a tenfold better defense though.
100%. 100%. And it's just I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how Kyler looks too. I'm excited to see how Kyler looks.
Yeah, because he'll probably get some more reps.
Yeah. Yeah, but uh I did want to take a sec to highlight Jay Ward absolutely murdering Jackson Dart.
I think we're gonna have to have a Jay Ward watch.
Yeah, he's known for some dirty hits, and I've been clocking it ever since last season.
Yeah, I mean, ever since what was it, week one, DJ Moore coming over the middle, he just absolutely obliterates him on his knees. You
Yeah,
had
like
the
hit him
Zach
square in
Ertz
the chest with
play.
his head down.
Yeah, and then you had the Zach Ertz play. You know, he just said, "Hey, you like having ligaments? That sucks."
Yeah, dude. Zach Ertz was completely defenseless on that play going up for a pass, and Jay Ward just
Smoked
smoked
him.
his knee straight to the knee.
Yeah, yeah, literally. And then
I mean, I've heard some people say that he hit the MAGA out of Jackson Dart, so we'll see if that rings true.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That I mean that I was going wild when I saw that. You
Yeah,
know,
I
like
mean, honestly, like, yeah, we said that like he's had some dirty plays, but like that
Mhm.
was clean.
Oh yeah,
Like that
and
hit on
that
Dart,
was completely on Tyrone Tracy. If you're watching
blowing coverage,
his pass blocking was dog shit on that play, bro. He completely missed his
completely blew it.
block.
Yep.
Completely blew it. And just because of that, as of yesterday, the Giants signed Najee Harris. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I did not.
Yeah, they signed Najee Harris, and he's on one eye, bro. If you don't
I
recall that, he's got one eye.
didn't he have a firework incident type
Something
deal?
like that. Yeah, like he had something happen to his eye where now he's partially blind in like his right eye.
That might, I don't know about how what it takes to be an NFL player, but I can't imagine that that helps.
Dude, yeah, he might have like the coldest visor now and like stare down though if he's got one eye.
Oh yeah, honestly.
Oh my God. But then again, he's on the Giants, so like
Well, if you are involved in a firework incident, I
mhm.
think the one place that would take you in would be the Giants. Shout out JPP.
Yeah, yeah, for real. Mr. Club, the club.
Yep. Because I know
Um,
that's how he lost a couple thingies.
dude, and I remember he was a fucking animal with that club.
Oh yeah, he
Just
just whack people.
um, but I don't want to give Jackson Dart too much credit. He did have some good plays out there. I can't lie though. Like he
Yeah.
immediately after getting crushed, he threw a dime to his receiver in the end zone, who completely mossed the Vikings DB for the touchdown, like the first score of the game. Uh,
Ooh.
it was a highlight for sure on his head top for
Yeah.
sure. Um, but then again, the Vikings later on, Carson Wentz threw an absolute dime to I think it's Miles Price is the wide receiver's name, who had an absolute
Okay.
grab with one hand. I don't know if you saw that. The one-handed
No.
snag he had for a touchdown. Oh my gosh. It was when Jettas was mic'd up during the third quarter and he was going berserk, dude. It was awesome.
Well, if it's getting Jetta's berserked, I can't. I might have to go take a look at that because if
Hmm.
Jetta's is going crazy on that, I mean, even though I know he's hyping up the boys, but still, like
Yeah.
to get him going, that means something.
Oh yeah, dude. It was awesome. And shout out to Carson Wentz for throwing an absolute dime.
Carson Wentz. God, I still can't believe that between the trio of quarterbacks the Vikings had last year, between Brosmer, Wentz, and McCarthy, you guys went 9-8.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it was shout out Miles Price with an absolute snag. But yeah, it'll be a spectacle for generations to come that JJ McCarthy's led Vikings were a Devin Duvernay kick return away from the playoffs.
Dude, for real, because I mean, what it makes both teams 10-7, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit. And then they would have had the tiebreaker over the Bears because they beat them twice head to head. So yeah, truly.
Hmm. Yeah.
God, dude. Sliding door moment.
Hmm. Yeah, it's just like I've seen that clip so many times and it's up there, dude. It's getting up there for me on like painful
Yeah.
things to watch. It's up there with the kick six.
I
It's
will
damn near the same thing as the kick six.
all right, I you will hear me now. I will in your presence not bring it up anymore.
Nah, you're
Cause
good, dude. Yeah, it's literally part of football, so you can't not bring it
yeah.
up. And I'm not going to be the person to be like, nah, don't bring it up, because it's part of the
Right.
game, you know.
Yeah.
People bring up the kick six, and I'm just like, as much as I hate to hear it, it happened, you know.
Yeah.
It's an incredible play that
It
happened in
did.
college football. It's probably one of the best plays of all time.
Top 5
Yeah, top five
for
play of all
college.
time, and everyone knows back then in the Saban era, beating Bama was like a championship in itself. So
Right. Yeah, like Auburn definitely was like this is our natty
yeah, yep.
because I need the SEC to get to the point and correct me if I'm wrong and this is actually going to be a good segue here, but
Hmm.
correct me if I'm wrong, in your eyes, being more of an SEC guy,
Yeah.
is that their rivalries have just like been falling flat.
Yeah, because I
Like,
just feel like there's always one clear-cut better team that just dominates.
yes, like Bama Auburn, for example,
Hmm.
I just feel like the level of hate and like atrocities and shit. Well, atrocities is a strong word, but like the
Hmm.
level of like intensity in that is just gone flat.
Oh yeah,
Like,
for
yeah,
sure.
I know people, Bama fans are like, yeah, fuck Auburn. Like, they're like, oh yeah, fuck you, and they trade those. But like, it gets on the
Hmm.
field, it's like, what are we doing?
Bro, I felt like last time it meant something when we played LSU was when Joe Burrow was around, you know?
Right? Because they've been with Brian Kelly, they've been fucking uncompetitive.
Yeah.
So maybe Lane Kiffin can light a fire under them.
There is some Lane Kiffin glaze going on right now in LSU.
There
I
is, and I
cannot lie.
really think that he needs to prove it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But like any other, I'm trying to think. The one notable rivalry out of the SEC, which literally only became an SEC rivalry recently, the Red River rivalry between Texas and Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I feel
Hmm.
like that's been the only one that's been consistently like half decent in the SEC recently.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
and even like building off that though, but it's not like it's not full SEC. But like Georgia Tech has been pretty solid too recently.
Oh
I feel
yeah.
like. Um,
Hmm.
actually Georgia Bama, they're rivals. That's been a good matchup
That's been a deep
steadily.
rooted one for, but that's like not like deep rooted, I should say, more like as of the late 2010s, early 2020s.
Right. Yeah, like it's Kirby versus Saban was elite. That was peak cinema to watch Kirby Smart versus Saban.
Hmm.
But now that it's Kellen DeBoer, like I'm not saying that it's not there, but I just don't feel like it has the same feel to it. Even though
Yeah.
that game 2 years ago with the whole fucking why am I blanking on his name? Number two, Tom, receiver. Why am I blanking on his name?
A couple of years ago.
Smith. Oh my god, no, it wasn't Devonta. No, he's the
For who? For
for
Bama?
Bama. Bama. He had that one catch where he like caught it, did like some kind of shifty sidestep, and then just totally backdropped and then just took off.
Oh, Ryan Williams?
Thank you. God damn.
Yeah, Ryan Williams. No, it's okay. He had a bit of a fall off last year, so it's okay. He's not at the top of your memory.
I mean, I think he's still there. Like,
Yeah,
it's a
he
prove it year
definitely
for him for sure.
he definitely had a regression though. There was a regression. Um,
Yeah, and I don't know if that was Ty Simpson or him. Maybe a little bit of both.
yeah. A new kind of newer rivalry for Bama though is Vanderbilt. I feel like
Yeah.
anytime they play Vanderbilt, it's they're coming at their neck for sure.
Again, was that a Diego Pavia thing? Or do you think the
Maybe
sentiment's still going to be there this year?
we'll see. We'll see. Because
We'll
it
see.
started, there's the infamous meme.
Yes.
The infamous meme of the college football player being like, "Okay, Bama, you're gonna come in, we're gonna show
Yep.
you how real SEC football is played," and then it's like 59-0.
Hypothetically, they are next on our schedule. And they just get smoked.
Yeah, 59-0.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It does
the
kind
good
of
old
stem
days.
from
So
that. And then Vandy actually winning, putting the goalpost in the river.
yeah. Hmm.
God, that I'm starting to really think that 2 years ago was a peak college football season
Yeah.
because you had that.
Hmm.
Like I said, you had the Bama Georgia.
Hmm.
Because that was when Ohio State won the Natty. That was like the first expansion of the playoffs, I think, too, when they went to
Yeah.
12.
Hmm.
It was just a good ass season, dude.
Yeah.
But I think now's a good time to get into it.
Yeah. I was about to say we're talking about Bama, and they're
Mm-hmm.
kind of a question mark for the season, so it's good a good point to get into it.
Yeah. So
we didn't want to do the entire top 25, but Tom and I have our
Hmm.
own rankings of how we think the teams are going to fare, and we just
Yeah.
did the top 10.
Hmm.
So we'll see what we think here.
Yeah.
And then at the end we can do like the AP just to see what we had stacked up against that. But
Yeah.
Tom, how do you want to do this? Do we want to just both go down our lists, or do we want to just do them at the same time?
Yeah. So we
Let's do
just
them at the
go
same time.
go band for band. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You want to start from 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah. You go. So you want to start it out?
I can start it.
Yep.
Um, at 10, I have Bama.
Hey. Okay. I cracked the top 10. Okay.
I gave him top 10 cracking because, or pause maybe. Yeah, I have him in there just because I've heard some good stuff about the QB that's coming in
Jackson's
after
cracking a
Ty
Bama top
Simpson.
10. Yeah.
I don't have the facilities for that big man. But yeah, no, I've heard some good things about the QB coming in. I
Hmm.
think their running game is going to improve from last year. And I think, like you said, I think Ryan Williams is actually going to prove it this year going into his draft year.
Hmm.
So I want to say, I mean, I can see them being a pretty solid team,
Yeah.
um, beating a couple SEC teams that I might have in this list also.
Hmm. Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, I've never been a Bama like true hater or
Hmm.
true supporter,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna keep my eye on him this year pretty
Yeah.
heavily.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you're more gracious than I am. I have them just outside the top 10. I had them in a number
Okay.
11. I just think they have like a lot to prove this season. I think their coach is they're good, but he's kind of riding on warm seat temperature vibes.
Oh
I think
yeah.
last year, in terms of running back, might have been the worst class of Bama running backs they've had in a long time. Um,
Yeah, and I don't think Hall's that bad necessarily
and I
even.
don't think I
Like
don't think Jam Miller's bad either. It's just like they're just not outstanding. Like Bama's known for their running backs.
right. I think and they also just like after 2 years ago, like we've been saying, is they just wanted to spam Ryan Williams and that just didn't work.
Yeah. Yep. Um,
And even they had Jeremy Bernard and like all of them. So like they wanted to
yep.
just spam passing game and that's just not Bama.
Yep. And I
So
mean
maybe they get back
Jeremy
down.
Jeremy Bernard's a Steeler now and Ty Simpson's a Saint, so those are big factors that play into the offense. I mean, Bama's defense
Ram.
is always somewhat Oh yeah, sorry. Not a Saint, Ram. Yeah, my bad. I don't know. I don't even know why I said Saint, if we're being real.
I don't know.
Uh, but Bama's defense is always kind of solid. We'll see how they do. They were a playoff team last year, but then again, that playoff game was very unideal outcome. Uh,
Yeah.
we will see.
Dallas.
They're a big question mark. But my number 10, I'll get into it. I'll stop talking about Bama. Is LSU. Um,
Interesting.
I think LSU will be a number 10. I think they got a solid defense. I mean, they got a solid offense. I don't think they have any super standoutish players this year that I really know off the top of my head. If you do,
Other than the cornerback that's wearing number 5.
yeah.
Oh, we gotta
Yeah,
get into this, dude. That's some clown shit.
yeah, Jaden McDaniels, bro, it's not that deep. If we're being,
No.
it's not that deep.
Again, like I respect your game and what you've
Hmm.
done, but you are not on the same platform as Joe Burrow in 2019.
No, hell no.
You are not in that tier. Yes, you won a Heisman.
Hmm.
Congrats, bro.
Yeah,
You didn't go 16-0 and win a natty.
no.
You didn't have possibly the best college team of all time,
Yeah.
and you weren't the cornerstone for that team.
Hmm.
You went what was it, like 10-3 and like 9-4? No,
Yeah.
that doesn't get it done, my guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't
But
get it done.
yeah, I don't really know overly too much about LSU this year other than they're always been decent, they're always hanging around. They got Lane Kiffin now, so that's giving them a lot of like aura this year, which I think we were talking briefly before. I think it's a
Yeah.
lot of overhype. Well, you've got a lot to prove.
Yeah, but he does hot yoga at 6 in the morning. You have no idea what that's going to do for that team.
Bro,
Lane
and
Kiffin's hot yoga.
Dak gets 28 extra minutes of sleep, bro. And
God, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Because I mean, obviously, there's some question marks with Nussmeier being gone.
Mm-hmm.
I think they had some key players go to the league or graduate,
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see.
I just looked up notable LSU players and it was like all defense, so
Mm.
we'll see.
I don't know. It's pretty hard to play in that stadium. So
Mm-hmm. Do you want to go snake or do you want to go
yeah,
just
let's go
like,
snake.
all
Yeah,
right,
let's
bet.
snake it.
All right. I'll hit you with my number nine. I got Oklahoma.
Mm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
thought
mean,
about throwing him in there.
they got John Mateer. He's a Heisman candidate. You
Yeah.
know, it's hard to count him out. You know, they got a solid defense. They've been
They
very
got a good
solid for the
defense.
probably close to the past decade, if we're being real. Oklahoma's been in the
They're
top 25.
they're really good at being a complete team.
Oh, if I'm not mistaken, Oklahoma has the most top 25 selection, the AP top 25 selections out of any college football team all time. I saw that this morning. It was like
Without
53 top 25 AP.
yeah, just off rip that checks out to me because I
Mm-hmm.
feel like they've always had a solid team,
Mm-hmm.
like regardless. It definitely recently, but like it feels like they get a lot of that, which is weird that it's Oklahoma.
You like think about the players they had come through there, bro. They had fucking
Yeah.
Baker. They got Kyler. They got CeeDee Lamb. You got Hollywood Brown.
Tua.
Tua. No, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. Yeah, I might be a little off, but yeah, no, they've had good players,
Yeah, dude. It's
and
insane.
it's just Oklahoma.
Yeah, so they're sitting at my number nine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's back to me. All right. At my number 9, I have A&M, Texas
Ooh.
A&M,
Yeah.
because I still think they got Reed at QB. I think
Yep.
they had a solid season last year. I think they're going
Mm-hmm.
to build off that.
Yeah.
Maybe be a little bit more competitive. Because did
Mm-hmm.
they get shafted in the playoff, or did they make it and then just lose tragically? Because I thought they were one
I
of the teams that might have gotten shafted.
I feel like
Or
they got shafted, yeah. Because I
I
know
don't remember
Bama squeaked
for
in and
them.
everyone's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because everyone was pressed about Notre Dame. That's all I remember is that it
Yep.
was Notre Dame's not in the playoff. Like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Um, but yeah, I forget because I know whatever. But speaking of Notre Dame, they're my number 8.
Oh, nice.
Um, just because of last year, I know they got CJ Carr coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think they can. With Notre Dame, it's always like, who the fuck are you playing?
Yeah.
Like you play all these dog shit teams and run up a good record and then just get smoked when it matters. Yeah, I know you made it to the Natty 2 years ago
Mm-hmm.
and then got smoked by Ohio State.
Yeah.
Killed by Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
Like it wasn't even in question. I sat there watching this game like what the fuck am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe they get shit done.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? They
Yeah.
gotta get past Scotty week 1 though at Notre and Green Bay. I remember
Oh
that.
yeah. Mm.
Wisconsin's been saying some shit online, and I'm kind of scared
Yeah.
because they would be my team,
Oh yeah.
but they're talking a lot of garbage, saying
Mm-hmm.
like it's different this year, brother. You went 2-10 last year. How's it gonna be different?
Oh my God.
But yeah,
That was your number eight?
yeah. Notre Dame was my number 8, so it'd be your number 8 now.
Okay. Yeah, my number eight is I got Texas Tech.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. They have some studly wide receivers in there, Micah Hudson and Coy Eakin.
Hmm.
Um, they're studs, and they probably got one of the best receiving tight ends in the country, in Terrence Carter Jr. You know, he's they're all preseason, was it first teams? So
Oh, damn.
I think if anyone's got the receiver room that's gonna back it up, it's them. And I just know Texas Tech has been solid the past couple of years as well.
that they have been. Yeah, their defense last year is not someone I'd like to play against.
Exactly, yeah. So defense wins championships. So,
Yes,
and
sir.
that one kind of also plays into my number seven. I got Miami.
You got Miami at 7. Okay.
Yeah. Yep, I got Miami. Obviously, they got Malachi Tony still, so it's hard not to count him out. He's probably going to be one of the best receivers in the nation, you know.
Yeah, and they still got that running back. I forgot his name, but
hmm Stud.
he was a stud.
Yeah. Yeah. And they have a top five defense contender, like as of
hmm
last year. They're top
I
five
mean,
defense.
yeah, they lost some pieces, but I still think they're going to be good.
Yeah, it's hard to count Miami out. You know, they were second place last year. So,
hmm Runner up.
yep.
All right, that was your 7.
Yep.
So it's going back to my 7. I got Ole Miss.
Oh.
I think the fuel of how Lane Kiffin
hmm
left and
Yeah.
the fact that they're still getting kind of like the recruiting that he was doing.
hmm
Like I don't know how many prospects. I know a lot of people transferred and flipped to LSU from like maybe Ole Miss. Anyways, I mean they still obviously won that game
hmm
in the playoff without Lane
Yeah.
and the new coach, I forgot his name,
hmm
but I still think they're going to be solid.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put anything past Ole Miss to make some noise,
Yeah.
especially just those powder blue jerseys are so clean.
No, they're always a team I'd never like to see Bama play.
Yeah, and I don't think they're going to miss a whole lot. With
hmm
this whole regime change,
Yeah,
I think they're still going to be up there.
for sure.
Um, Staying on SEC at number 6, I got Texas.
Mm.
I wanted to put them higher, but after last year, with all the fucking hype they had, they're like,
Yeah.
they got Arch. The entire offense is coming back. Blah blah
He was a
blah,
Heisman
and then
front runner preseason last year. Like,
they fucking fell flat on their face,
yeah.
like
hmm
tripped over a curb and just face planted.
hmm
So yeah, like prove it. You want to
Yeah.
be that top 3 team? Go fucking prove it.
hmm
You got the weapons, you got all the tools,
Yeah.
but I don't think they deserve to crack the top 5.
hmm All right. So my number six and then my number five. Um, so my number six, I got Indiana.
At 6, okay.
Yeah, I think they have the best coach in the nation, if we're being
Yep, shout
real.
out Sigs.
Yep. They also have a studly wide receiver, Charlie Becker. Fernando
Mm-hmm.
was throwing him dimes all last season. I know it's a big question mark who's gonna. I know they got a transfer QB, Josh Hoover, coming in, so
Yep,
he's looking like a good candidate to get Charlie Becker the ball. I think Charlie Becker's a stud. I mean, from
he is.
the games I was watching, Fernando was just throwing him everything, and he was coming down with it.
He was finding him over the middle
Yeah,
constantly.
I remember seeing like three or four constant back shoulder fades. It was just money. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
bro. But yeah, and I wouldn't put it past that Indiana. They got a great defense as well. I don't
right.
I don't I don't expect them to not be in contention top 10 defense again. So,
Mm-hmm. So that was
and
your
then
6.
yeah, my six and then my number five, I got Georgia. Um
Georgia at 5. Fair enough.
I think if there's a team that has a contention of having the best defense in the nation, it's probably Georgia. Um
Yeah,
I I don't know like too much about like there's not super studly stars that I know from Georgia. Like I know most of them got drafted, obviously,
right.
and and
Or got arrested for driving recklessly.
yeah, for real. Um, but it's hard to count. I've been saying this a lot of teams. It's hard to count Georgia out because they're somehow always a top five
Kirby
team.
Smart.
Yeah,
It's Kirby Smart, man.
yeah, another top five coach. You know.
Yeah, like it's hard with him at the helm to really count them out of the top 5. Like
hmm
somehow they're gonna figure shit out.
Yeah. Yep.
And what's their QB's name? Gunnar Stockton.
I think so. Yeah.
Just fucking weapon.
And that's a
He's a
baller
weapon.
name, bro.
You can't be a quarterback of Georgia and not have a baller name.
Gunnar Stockton, dude. But
Mm,
um, yeah, I know
yeah.
you feel probably a little different about that. But
Well,
um,
yeah.
I'll I'll
Number
start off
four.
my top five.
Mm-hmm. Five,
I
four.
got Miami at five.
Okay. Yeah.
Again, I don't know. They seem to pull quarterbacks out of their ass.
Yeah, for real.
And they always have a solid defense. So, and they were the runner up last year. I think it'd be unfair to rank them outside the top five,
Yeah.
with all the noise and shit.
Yeah.
Um, I think they can get it done. I kind of predict them to fall a
Mm-hmm.
little bit, like a regression year, but I still think they're going to be very competitive, especially the fact that they're in the ACC.
Yeah.
You know, like that conference. I don't know who else is making noise in the ACC.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they should be able to kind of, unless some weird, crazy shit happens like last year in that conference, I think they
Mm-hmm.
should be able to pretty much walk their way to the championship.
Yeah.
Um, and then at four, I got Oregon.
Mm.
Um, Obviously they have a good team, dude.
Their QB room is
Um,
stacked.
Dante Moore and Dylan Raiola. I don't know how
Stacked.
that's gonna work
They got the
because I
transfer
thought,
from Minnesota, Koi Parrish.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because you were saying he was the two-way guy, right? He can play both sides of the ball pretty
Oh yeah, he's
effectively.
playing. He's playing both sides. He's a returner. He's a DB. He's a wide receiver. He can do it all.
He's just everything.
Yep.
I forget who their one receiver is, but he's like an absolute speedster.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and like he's being looked at as like in that conversation with like Ryan Williams, Jeremiah Smith,
Oh yeah.
like top five receivers in the country kind of convo.
Mm-hmm.
I think Oregon's gonna get it done. I really think that it's the Big Ten's world this year, and we'll
Yeah.
see how it turns out.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's all things pointing Big Ten.
Yeah.
Um, and
Yeah.
Oregon really has a chance to win it. So
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
let's
All
see.
right.
Let's go to
You
your
cracking my
four.
top five. Yeah. My number four, I got Texas.
Okay.
Um, I think they do have an improvement this year. I think they're playing with a little chip on their shoulder, and I think hopefully Arch Manning realizes the stakes. This is the make or break
Draft
year.
year.
Draft year,
Yep.
dude. You gotta put on a show if you're trying to be the top
Hmm.
three pick you're projected to be, bro. You
Yeah.
were
I
a
mean, you're
Heisman preseason candidate last year, top three candidate last year, and then just we're far from it.
probably the
So
favorite
far
going
from
into
it.
it.
Far from it. So they got a lot to prove. They also got a studly receiver, Cam Coleman. He's a
That's
stud.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I think their offense is gonna be the main factor in this team, but um,
Hmm.
I mean their defense is pretty solid. We'll just see. There's a lot riding on Texas. I feel like they do have a slight improvement this year, so that's why I
I
put them at
almost
four.
feel like on the low key, like Sark might be on the hot seat,
Mm-hmm.
maybe
Yeah.
the warm seat. Like, yeah, you have this year, like
Starting
maybe
to heat
like
up.
yeah, exactly. Like, okay, yeah,
Mhm.
last year was a complete nightmare. And if
Yeah.
you have another like 3 loss, 4 loss year, dude, we're gonna have to really consider getting you the boot.
Yeah. Yep. Um, yeah, and number three, I got Notre Dame. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I
Okay.
think I think they're another team that's in contention for best defense in the country. I think they got a stacked defense, bro. What is
Mm-hmm.
it? Leonard Moore, he's a preseason All-American right now. So,
Okay.
and he's their linebacker. And then they just got like when I looked up the star players for Notre Dame right now, it was just all defensive players and there's like a receiver mixed in. But it's just like linebacker,
I
D
thought they had a good
tackle,
receiver
D
too, yeah.
end, linebacker. So I think if they don't have the best defense in the country, it's gonna be my number one team that I have at number one. But
Yeah,
yeah, like I said, defense wins
fair enough.
championships. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I got three. I put Indiana at three.
Mm.
I mean, you're
Dang.
the reigning champs.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I think Sig might be the best coach in college football right now.
Yeah.
It's all gonna. I wouldn't say all, but a lot of it's gonna depend on how Hoover turns out.
Mm-hmm.
But under Sig, it's so hard
Yeah.
because obviously they came in and took the world by storm.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, if he's there again, same thing kind of with some of these other coaches. I mean, like Dan Lanning in Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like it's hard to really put these guys outside the top five
Yeah.
just because you know what they can do with what they're given, and what they do is fucking win.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see much changing there.
Yeah.
Um, and then going to two, I got Georgia.
Mm.
It's so hard, man. Like these guys just again, same thing with Indiana. They just fucking win. There's
Yeah.
nothing you can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
They just win. It Kirby Smart is starting like if he accumulates a couple more natties, like you're gonna hate what I'm about to say, but like he's gonna challenge Saban. Like I would
Mm.
say Saban's probably the best
Mm.
college football coach, but if Kirby gets a couple more under his belt, I think it's time to start a dialogue.
Damn.
That's why
Damn.
I said you're gonna hate it,
That's a
but it
strong
needs to
take.
be
Yeah.
said.
It's a strong take. Hey, I'm here for it.
Let's get some takes going.
Yeah, for real. Um, but yeah, I'll go into my number two.
Yes,
I
sir.
got Oregon. I think Oregon.
Yeah.
They got the talent. I think they got the talent. They got the coaching. Their defense is stacked. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like we were talking, their QB room is worth the glaze. They got the
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. If Dante Moore goes down or anything, they're not feeling Dante Moore. He's not meshing like he was. They can just fall back, and they got Dylan Raiola, the
Mm-hmm.
Mahomes clone.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, we'll see if he's still doing that at Oregon. But yeah, I think Oregon's got the talent to solidify
I'm
themselves as a
gonna
top three team. Um,
find this one receiver I keep thinking of.
yeah. Um,
But I think it's Decurion Moore.
oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah, that's who I'm thinking of.
yeah.
Just
Mm-hmm.
absolute weapon out there.
Mm-hmm.
Speedster.
Yeah.
He's a
Dante Moore,
sophomore. He's gonna be good.
DeCurry and Moore.
Yeah, the more connection.
Yeah, for real.
It's
Dang.
gonna leave you wanting more. Dad
But
joke.
I'll round out with my number one.
I think we both have the same number one, so this makes sense.
I'm kind of thinking and so um
If you left him outside the top 10, you're a crazy person, so
yeah, it's I got Ohio State.
same.
Yep, yep. They have it's hard not to say at the beginning of the season they probably have the best defense in the country. They got
Yeah,
Jeremiah Smith.
they lost a lot, but they'll just fucking plug and chug and keep going.
Yeah, it's Ohio State, bro. Everyone wants to go there now,
Who's that guy? Do they still I think Matt Patricia runs their defense, and that's an NFL head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Like what the fuck are we doing? Yeah, he was on the Lions,
Mm-hmm.
but that's a completely different thing. He
Yeah.
still is an NFL coach.
Yeah.
And he's running a college defense. That just seems not fair.
Just the experience alone.
Yeah.
But
Um,
they got
Julian
Julian Saint.
Sand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
took the words right out of my mouth, man. Him and Jeremiah Smith are coming back for another year.
Lethal
Mm-hmm.
combo.
Yeah.
I think they're running backs. You got literally you have Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
I think that's all that needs to be said. You
Mm-hmm.
have Bo Jackson.
Yeah,
Obviously not the one that played baseball, but still a really good running back.
I think if there was another receiver to come in Heisman conversations, it's going to be Jeremiah Smith this upcoming year. If
Yeah.
Julian Saint can deliver the ball on par.
Yeah, because it's not like he has to. I mean, like, you lost Carnell Tate. You lost, like, a lot of defensive players. But,
Hmm.
again, I think they just plug and chug. I
Yeah.
mean, Ryan Day finally got the monkey off his back. He won a natty. He beat Michigan.
Hmm.
Like, I don't know what happened last year with Miami. I was watching that game in astonishment. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on here? But I think that
Hmm.
was just Miami's defense.
Yeah. Hmm.
But I think they lost like Chip Kelly or something like that. Like they had Chip Kelly on when they won the Natty as their OC.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's just I don't see a world where Ohio State's not on top,
Yeah.
at least to start.
Hmm. As much as that pains me as a Bama fan to say, but it's
Because
hard to
that's a
deny.
legitimate, like it's starting to be a legit rivalry between those two.
Yeah. Hmm.
But I
But
don't want it like a week one, like home and away thing. Like you know how they schedule those.
yeah.
Don't give me that shit. I want them to meet in the championships and then the playoffs and duke it out then
Oh yeah. Yep.
when it means something
Hmm.
versus week one. Like that Texas game last year, remember that? Ohio State Texas? That was sad as
Oh,
shit.
oh yeah.
10-7.
Mhm. Dude, so underwhelming.
That was some horse shit. So
So
I
underwhelming.
but yeah, do we want to briefly I'll run over the AP top 25.
Yeah.
So starting from the bottom to the top, we had Oklahoma at 10, we had
Hmm.
Ole Miss at 9, Texas A&M at 8, Miami at 7, Indiana at 6, Texas at 5, Notre Dame at 4, Georgia at 3, Oregon at 2, and Ohio State at 1 was the AP top 25
Damn, okay. So
or
some of my I
top
could
10
hear
for the
some of mine
25.
matching up with theirs, but they got some
I
others
don't think
switched around.
we were that far off. But hey, I'm just ready for some college football, man.
Yeah.
It always just sets the stage. Like
Yeah,
I
dude.
know it's in my like if you go into like ESPN and you have like your favorite teams,
Hmm.
like it shows you like what's coming up and it's got college football in there. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
Also, staring me in the face is preseason NHL already.
Oh my
September
God.
19th.
Yeah.
We got our boys going. Game
Dang.
1 in the preseason. Our boys are going, Tom.
Dang, really?
Yep.
Damn.
Blackhawks Wild.
God dang, dude.
But it's not going to mean shit until Pookie Bedard comes back. All right, Tom, before we get into our beloved cryptid corner, I did have some bullshit questions for you
For sure.
if you're ready.
Of
The
course.
first one I got is Tiesto a TikTok merchant?
Is what?
Tiesto, the artist.
Tiesto. I don't know if I'm familiar.
He like does a lot of the EDM stuff.
Okay.
I don't know. I heard my Spotify DJ. Yes, I listen to my Spotify DJ because he knows what I like. But
DJX.
yeah, shout out DJX.
Hey
He
Jackson.
played
It's DJX. Yeah.
today. I got a TikTok merchant for you.
Yeah. That's
I don't
kind of
know,
a
man.
crazy thing to call someone.
I just feel like okay. So he played me a song, and I'm like, this is a TikTok song.
Yeah.
And so like I'm like, all right, I'm gonna see it through and just see what's up. But like then I got to thinking, I'm like, I feel like I hear a lot of Tiesto's music on TikTok, and I'm like, all right, is that where he's getting his notoriety?
Maybe, yeah. I feel like he's also got or they have a popular hashtag because I feel like I've just seen hashtag Tiesto under random posts.
Yeah, all because he does the two dots above the E. Like it's nothing crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Like if he's Tiesto without the two dots above the E, he's fucking nothing.
Hmm.
Changed my mind. But okay, that was one of them. That one was
Yeah.
like I said. I
I'm
told you
not
there was
too
gonna be a bad
familiar with
one.
Tiesto, but
Yeah, I told you there was gonna be a bad one. That was my bad one.
no
Okay,
worries.
here's my other one that I genuinely actually want to hear your opinion on. Okay, so when you're eating something like you know that you're gonna get like stuff stuck in your teeth,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like so after you're done eating and like you're chilling, you know, watching TV, whatever you're doing,
Hmm.
if something does get stuck into your teeth, are you immediately grabbing the floss or are you going to sit there and try to work it a bit like with your tongue and try to get it out naturally? Just
Mm.
because that feeling of euphoria I get when I work it out with my tongue and stuff is just
Hmm.
second to none. And if
Yeah.
I feel like I lost if I have to floss. Not
Hmm.
saying I'm going to preface this not saying I don't floss. I do floss.
Yeah. Any
But like
dentist
flossing,
listening, Jackson flosses. Yeah.
yes. Don't come down my throat when you fucking violate my mouth with the
Hey
flossing.
yo. Yeah. Hey yo.
I feel like I'm just incriminating myself with this one,
Yo.
but
Yeah.
But yeah, bottom line, like, are you are you gonna go floss immediately when you feel something stuck in your teeth, or are you gonna
Mhm.
try to work it out naturally?
Oh, usually I try to get it with my teeth, honestly. Or my teeth, my tongue. Honestly, I try to work it with my
Yes.
tongue. Pause, major pause. But uh I usually just try to use it, muscle it out with my tongue, and then
Right.
if last resort is floss, you know?
Exactly. But
Hmm.
yeah, because you were like the feeling of working it out with your tongue,
Yeah.
pause, is just so much better than like taking the L to floss.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. Thank you. I really needed to get that one off my chest.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, let's bring it back, dude. I feel like I hope I have a great cryptid corner here for you today, Tom.
Yes, dude. I'm so excited.
Um, 1 second.
Hmm.
Okay. So we are actually headed out I want to say out of the country.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm going to say out of the country. We're headed out of the country for the first time I think yet.
Okay.
Um we're going to Latin America,
Oh.
and I think what you think I'm thinking is incorrect. We're going to be
Okay.
talking about La Llorona.
Oh, dude, yeah. This shit, I learned about this shit when I was a kid, like what the kind of like the brief
Terrifying.
origin. Yes, and I was like they came out with the movie. That's when I learned when I was seeing the trailers for the movie and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh my
Shit.
God." Yeah.
Yeah, it's intense, dude.
Hmm. Oh my God,
So
I got
this
chills now.
yeah, so to describe her,
Mm.
I mean, she doesn't really have like a true like description other than it's a lady
Uh-huh.
that is known to be roaming around certain bodies of water,
Okay.
and she just sobs and wails.
Hmm.
And we'll kick it right into the origin. So she kind of has two different origin stories, and real quick shout out wartime stories. I know it's in the
Mm.
Mr. Ballin universe,
Yes, sir.
and they have great stories, dude. Go
Oh
check
yeah.
out Mr. Ballin's universe that he's
Mm.
got built.
Yeah.
Um, so the first origin story kind of traces it back to the Aztec culture.
Hmm.
So they're saying in 1509, a wailing woman was walking through Tenochtitlan, which is the capital of Aztec.
Sure.
Um, and through interpretation, it was like, my children. She was saying, my children, where should I take you? And many nights she wandered the streets saying this and wailing and sobbing, and she
Hmm.
was never seen. No one could track her down.
Mm.
Um, and so as soon as it started, it stopped. So, like, it happened for a little bit of time, and then she just went away.
Hmm.
And the residents, kind of were sitting there like, yeah, this is a bad omen. Um, Asking the children where they need to be taken, all that.
Hmm.
And so then in 1519, a little Spanish conquistador. You may know him, you may not, to get in history, and I loved this. So we got our guy Hernan Cortez.
Oh, okay.
When he landed in the Yucatan and
Hmm.
began to march on Tenochtitlan,
Yeah.
um, where I mean, he was outnumbered. Like
Yeah.
there was a surprising number of forces for the Aztecs and
Hmm.
surrounding empires. I think he had something like it was only a couple thousand men. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously the technological differences were one thing,
Hmm.
but I don't know. It to me it seems like the man versus a or gorilla versus 100 men.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
Hmm.
yeah, how much are the numbers actually doing?
Yeah.
Anyway, um, he as he was marching towards Tenochtitlan, he was recruiting as he went, like from neighboring cultures, and was like, "Hey, I want to do away with this city. I know that you guys have religious beef,
Hmm.
so if you want your opportunity to go wail on the Aztecs, here it is."
Hmm.
So yeah, they were willing. So they're like, "Yeah, let we got your back." And
Yeah.
I think, ended up hearing he amassed over 200,000 troops
Damn.
to march with him, based on just neighboring um, tribes and stuff like that.
Yeah. How many of
And so
those
they,
were like fucking teenage boys though? Yeah.
a lot,
Yeah.
a lot. They're just like, let me
Yeah.
get the fuck out of away from home.
For real. Or just
But
taken.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I imagine this was they were voluntold
Yeah.
to come with them.
Yeah. Their dad's like, it's time.
Yeah, go be a man,
Yeah.
dude. I'm 14.
Yeah. Yeah, for real.
Um, but yeah, so they went on and they absolutely fucked it up.
Hmm.
Like they committed some atrocities on the
Yeah.
city. Like they
Yeah.
took it over brutally.
Hmm.
Um, hold on, and then they they claimed it. Like they
Hmm.
took over. They're like, walk into your trap, take over your trap.
Yeah.
And so they honestly like were still curious. Like after they did that, I think they hired some friar
Hmm.
to look into like how like the Aztec way of life and like what they believed.
Yeah.
Maybe to try to assimilate the cultures a little bit more.
Hmm.
And that's when he heard about the story of the sobbing woman, the wailing woman,
Mm.
and he
Viola.
researched it. Yeah. And I guess some people claim that she was a goddess of like
Okay.
something. I forgot exactly what she was the goddess of, but it was something to do with children.
Okay.
Um,
The goddess of
and
nursery. Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
But then some people even suggested that it was more of a demonic entity,
Mm.
and she preyed upon children instead of like trying to be their guardian.
Mm.
That she
Okay.
was trying to prey on them.
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of it gets lost in translation, and obviously being the early 1500s, it gets
Hmm.
lost in time and translation.
Yeah.
Um, Actually, I'm gonna break it up. We're gonna go. I'm gonna go with the first story instead of the second origin. We'll do the second origin before the second story.
Hmm.
So this was the first story. It was a military guy on base in Honduras.
Hmm.
Um, wrote in anonymously, so I dubbed him as Brian. So he was working the night shift. He was a National Guard member, like I said, in Honduras.
Hmm.
Um, Also never like a huge supernatural guy. Like he didn't believe in all that stuff.
Yeah.
Um, he ended up pulling the night shift.
Mm.
So he worked it from 10 at night to 10 in the morning,
Yeah.
which gnarly. But
Yeah.
he said
Skeleton
nothing.
crew.
Yeah, yeah, it was pretty much only him.
Hmm.
So he said it was nothing really anything insane. Like he
Yeah.
just, kind of handled documents, made coffee for the guys coming in the morning,
Hmm.
and he said he just like caught up on TV shows. Like he just
Okay.
watched Netflix.
Yeah.
But he said all of a sudden, like around 3 a.m., 3 a.m.,
The witching hour.
yep, he would start to hear this woman just sobbing,
Oh.
and it usually lasted around 30 minutes.
Hmm.
He said, she'd start sobbing for 30 minutes, and he was always like kind of on the fence of like, should I go see if like I should help her? Like, what's going on?
Hmm.
What's going on pretty much. So one night, I think they had like something that had to get taken care of at night. I forgot what the nature of it was. But anyway, his sergeant ended up working with him
Hmm.
over these few nights as the sobbing lady would appear. And so when they both heard it, Brian felt validated. He's like, finally, like I'm not crazy.
Hmm.
Like the sergeant hears it, like I'm not a crazy person.
Yeah.
So then, of course, being the sergeant, he pulled rank. He's like, "Mm." So he went to go check it out.
Hmm.
And he said, as he got closer to the noise, he thought he was getting closer to the noise.
Hmm.
It sounded further away. Keep that in
Hmm.
mind, Tom.
Yeah.
Um, and he was stressing. He was smoking a couple ciggies. Um, when all of a sudden, like he found his way, like he passed a chicken coop. I believe he recalled, like when he smoked his first cigarette, that went out. Grabbed his second one, and he found his way near a water drainage system, like a water pipe.
Hmm.
And that's when he said everything went silent.
Okay.
The entire, like he was out in the woods. He just said it went silent.
If you're like out in the woods and you hear the bugs even go quiet, you know something's
Fuck
around.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck off. That's
Hmm.
all you can do.
Hmm.
So he said he like stood around, kind of like took a drag, and was like something's not right,
Yeah.
and he realized it, and he's like, I'm out of there. So he went back. He told his sergeant kind of what happened, and his sergeant, or he said to his sergeant, he's like, yeah, it must have been the chickens.
Mm.
And the sergeant's like, that the crazy ass chickens then.
Yeah, for
Um,
real.
and he kind of like nothing ever came of it after that,
Hmm.
at least on base. But then he remembers I think it was a while down the road. He met up with one of his buddies, back home, like off duty,
Hmm.
and he happened to be Puerto Rican.
Hmm.
So Brian told his buddy the like what had just happened, and his buddy pretty much was like, how are you still here? He's like, you usually if you encounter that, you're supposed to die like within a week.
Mm.
And then Brian then tells him of a different thing that happened after that, where he was loading a helicopter, as a military drill.
Yeah.
And I guess there's a lot of static electricity due to friction from the helicopter blades.
Hmm.
So they have to ground it,
Oh, okay.
like on a metal pole or something. I
Hmm.
didn't get into the science of it or whatever.
Yeah.
And, trying to hover load up a helicopter is not the easiest thing.
Yeah.
So eventually, in so facto, like Brian's loading up the plane with or helicopter with goods and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and the grounder comes off, like it detaches,
Shit.
and so that
Okay.
electricity, which is like lethal on touch,
Yeah.
like Brian was about to touch that, and his sergeant just ripped them back,
Ooh. Yeah.
and obviously he survived and lived to tell the tale. But he's
Hmm.
like, yeah, dude, I encountered La Llorona,
Hmm.
and like this is what came of it.
Yeah.
Fucking bad omen
Jesus.
to the max.
Yeah.
But
Je Jesus,
yeah,
dude.
like I said, we're gonna bounce around here a little
Hmm.
bit. So here's
Yeah.
the second origin story.
Okay.
So this is the more common version. The Aztec version was just something of note. This is kind of the very common version.
Hmm.
Um, so it starts with this lady named Luisa who lived in Spanish rule Mexico, I think.
Yeah.
Um, and she was born poor, but was extremely beautiful, like the most beautiful girl. Um, and she ended up crossing paths with the Spanish nobleman
Hmm.
Don Nuno,
Yeah.
and they kind of quickly fell for each other. It kind of Romeo and Juliet esque.
Okay.
Um, so they married secretly, and all was going well. Don Nuno would come in, check on the kids, and she, I should got ahead of myself. She had 3 kids with Don Nuno, and
Hmm.
Don Nuno would come around, check on the kids, and all was going well
Yeah.
until a lady from Madrid, who was a Spanish noblewoman, came to town.
Ooh,
And I
okay.
guess it was in Don Nuno's parents' best interest that he marries this Spanish noblewoman from Madrid. And his marriage to Luisa being kept a secret,
Mm-hmm.
wasn't doing him any favors in this account, and he kind of was just like, I'm gonna do my parents' bidding and marry
Yeah.
this Spanish noblewoman.
Yeah.
And so Louisa ended up hearing from word of mouth around town that he was in fact getting married to this Spanish noblewoman, and she went to attend the wedding, and she couldn't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so she went, and Don Nuno, he held his champagne glass up to celebrate the wedding to this new woman, and Louisa was so heartbroken that her whatever happened, like she ran home,
Mm-hmm.
grabbed the nearest knife, and killed all three of her kids.
Jesus.
Because she of the heartbreak.
Just an
And
enraged heartbreak, just slaughtered her
right.
kids.
Yeah, and I mean the story has two different
Because they were like a product of
accounts.
him.
Yes,
Okay.
because when she looked in her face, all she could see was Don Nuno,
Yeah.
so she had to kill him.
Uh,
Logically, she had to.
okay.
But there's two different accounts. Some say that she killed him via stabbing, and some say she killed him via drowning. And I think
Oh,
that
okay.
plays into the part where she
By the water.
wanders by the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she wanders Latin countries,
Yeah.
looking for her kids. But the second story,
Mm-hmm.
um, this guy wrote under the name Chorio,
Okay.
so we're just gonna use the name Chorio.
Okay.
It was a little bit more than that, but whatever. So he was gonna be a U.S. Marine, so he
Mm-hmm.
enlisted to be a Marine.
Yeah.
And in the summer of 2008, before he enlisted, he went down to Mexico to visit his family,
Yeah.
extended family with
Mm-hmm.
his then pregnant girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And they started talking, and then his auntie ended up bringing up, she's like, I've been hearing the wails and the sobs of La Llorona, and they were talking in Spanish, and the
Mm.
girlfriend was white, so she didn't know what they were talking about.
Yeah.
So she asked, and he just kind of brushed it off. She's like, "Oh, just some legends. Like, don't worry about it."
Ah.
Yeah. And so they both, the conversation went on. They had like a relaxed night,
Mhm.
but they thought it would be, good for the mental if Churio then, stayed at his childhood home,
Yeah.
which was under renovation at the time. So like they had bed sheets as doors for like bedrooms,
Yeah.
like it was very out there, like available to get to.
Yeah.
And so him and his girlfriend, they stayed up, they talked a little bit, and then they just went to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And so Churio ended up waking up. Um, just he said it was like one of those just naturally waking up in the middle of the night. Like his
Yeah.
girlfriend took all the blankets. He just woke up.
Typical.
Yeah. And then he ended up hearing the wails and the sobs. They started to
Shit.
commence.
Mm-hmm.
And he was sitting there, he's kind of like floored, but like almost of like in a weird way, like excited, but also kind of in the same breath, like scared as shit.
Yeah, you're just
Like he's
like,
almost
I'm actually hearing it. What the fuck?
like, oh shit, this is real. Like that's crazy. That's insane. But then
Yeah.
at the same time, like, oh shit, it is real. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what's gonna happen here?
Yeah.
And so the one thing he pointed out is that between like some of the sobs and wails, he just kept hearing mis hijos, mi hijos.
Mm.
And, she's looking for her kids,
Yeah.
and kept getting louder and louder and louder. And Churio remembered, the legend being passed down. He's
Yeah.
like, the louder it sounds, the further away she is. The fainter it sounds, the closer she is. So
Oh.
he's like kind of like, I'm glad it's getting louder. That means she's going further away.
Mm.
But in the same time, his girlfriend started to wake up.
Oh.
Which also I want to say that Churio like just took this on the chin. He's like, oh fuck, she's real, no biggie.
Yeah, for real.
Let's just let her pass by.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's
Just
harmless to
leave
me
it.
unless I'm harmless to her.
Yeah.
Um, but then his girlfriend woke up and she started tweaking, bro. Like he's saying just shut up, like let's stop. And obviously she's paranoid because she's pregnant too. Like
Yeah.
um yeah, so pretty much as time went on and obviously she's hearing it now and she's petrified. The only thing Churio said, he's like, this is the only thing I think would help. He's like, I pulled the covers over us. Like you remember as a kid, like if you got scared, like you just pulled the covers over, you're like, if I can't see you, it can't get me.
Yeah.
He pulled that move,
Uh,
which kind of worked, and the sobs, faded out.
yeah.
But then something else started to happen. Um,
Ooh.
and they heard what sounded like a fight
A fight?
starting to break out at their front door, like a fight.
Oh, what the fuck?
And I guess the girlfriend befriended a stray dog
Yeah.
on their trip.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I guess they gave him food, whatnot.
Yeah.
So then the dog would wait by their front door.
Yeah.
Um they they were called after, this encounter and what they heard at the front door. They figured that it's like, oh, it's just the dogs fighting, like it can't be nothing more. They don't know exactly what it was. They just kind of assumed it was like two stray dogs fighting.
Yeah.
So first thing in the morning when they wake up, they go and check the front door.
Mm-hmm.
And the doggy that had been there was nowhere to be found. And there was definitely a fight. Like there was a trash can knocked over, like the dust was kicked up. Like, and they just never saw the dog on the rest of the trip. But
What the hell?
Churio said like, they now are exes at this stage, like present day.
Mm-hmm.
Said they'd ask her if she ever thinks about that night. And she says, fuck no. And they both are like, we're not going back.
Yeah. I mean, after that, fuck.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely more, I think La Llorana's more folklore,
Mm-hmm.
or at least intended to be folklore, like to
Yeah.
keep kids from wandering off and
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
keeping them away from bodies of water, which is probably a smart thing.
Yeah, definitely trying to reduce the amount of child drownings each year for sure through that. And also I think it's playing into the whole like stranger danger side of things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think I've heard like a lot of people have like La Llorana like type stories.
Oh yeah. I
Like
wouldn't
they were
doubt it.
saying that like a lot of people from the Hispanic culture have a lot of chupacabra experiences one way or another. And
Mm-hmm.
this is another one where they have a lot of La Llorana encounters,
Yep.
which I never thought it was like anything too violent.
Yeah.
It's just, I can't imagine hearing a woman in the middle of the night just that emotional, like a primal sadness within her.
Yeah.
And just hearing those shrieks and sobs would just do something to me. Like I
I
don't know how
know.
I'd move on.
I know because obviously it'd probably start super fucking loud depending on how close she was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Jesus
I just
Christ.
don't know.
Oh my God.
Like
How
I
to get Tommy to shit his pants 101. Just
for real,
wake up to
dude.
fucking sobbing,
Yeah,
wails and sobs. Oh my
dude.
God.
I was yeah. I don't know. I had an experience where I think I was around someone who lost a close family member, like right in the moment. Like I heard the news as they were hearing the news,
Oh yeah.
and that was a flooring experience, and that's kind of almost what I chalk it up to.
Yeah, dude, I can't imagine those like raw emotional experiences.
Like that intense too.
Hmm.
But at the same time, you kind of did it yourself. You
Yeah.
brought this on yourself.
Is this all also like propaganda to get people to not have kids in general, so then they're not at jeopardy from La Llorona?
I, maybe. Maybe some weird propaganda.
Yeah, for real. Hey, you don't want your kids to get abducted by La Llorona? Just don't have any.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's part of the story is that she's like, I'm gonna scoop you up and take you as my own
Yeah, just like
and get
obviously
grabbed,
you think
kid.
she'd like if she takes a kid, she'd like kill them or like possess them or like so I don't know.
I don't know what her end game is. Should she get a kid?
Yeah. Are the kids like her Infinity Stones, you know? Like you brought up you said
It might
Endgame and
be.
then I thought Infinity Stones.
Oh yeah.
Like shit.
Just out here collecting kids like Infinity Stones.
Yeah, for real. Like you got a ginger kid, it's like the Soul Stone.
Yeah, she's got to create like it's like opposite of like trying to create the Aryan race. Like just try to get a kid of every category.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like, all right, we got white, we got Hispanic, we got Asian. What's the next one?
Yeah.
What's the next kid I need?
They can't find the last one and it's just the ginger kid down the block.
For real. Just hitting his asthma inhaler. It's like, oh yeah, that completes the collection.
Yeah. Oh, this is like reminding me of kind of like Weapons, if you've heard of that movie or seen it. Weapons. It's about a like
No.
so it came out last year and it did really well for a horror movie, but it's about like child possessions and stuff like that. So I haven't seen it,
Hmm.
but from what I've gathered, it's like this old like witch lady like cast this spell for these kids to like basically like do her bidding, but she does like fucked up stuff, you know? And it's like these
Sounds like
kids like these kids all disappear. They just disappear, you know?
hmm.
And it's like
Sounds
the whole
like
oh go ahead.
this. It sounds like La Llorona mixed with like Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, except I don't think any of the kids die. They're just like under a spell, you know? Or like a
Yeah, like
weird
a
like
trance.
curse. Yeah, like a trance and then towards the end of the movie when they get out of the spell, they're like back to normal except they just can't talk.
So they just go mute.
Yeah, they're like lost the ability to talk or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, because then there's like
Sounds
parents that
interesting
get under
enough.
the spell too. There's like certain parents in the movie that get under the spell too, and then like they can't talk. I don't know.
Interesting.
From what I've heard, it's a decent movie for sure.
I might have to go check it out.
Yeah.
I've been I don't know. Usually I save all my horror movie watching till October.
Yep.
Um, and
That's
that's just
fair.
kind of when I go balls in.
That's fair.
But I don't know. Given the situations that I've been given, I might be watching more.
Hmm.
Um, I want to get back into movies and like TV shows, but I guess I just like watching sports and shit too much.
Yeah. There's always sports going on.
For real.
Yes,
We're
sir.
getting really close, dude.
Hmm.
We got like what day is today? The 19th? We got like 10 days till the draft, dude.
Yes,
Till our
sir.
fantasy draft.
Yes,
Fucking
sir.
hyped.
I'm excited. Yes. Also, shout out this upcoming Saturday, another boozy Fortnite stream coming up.
We're gonna have a boozy fort.
Yes, sir.
Love a boozy fort.
Yes, sir. Gonna have a little
Um,
guest on with us for
sure.
sure. Get a trio going.
Yep, the trio boozy Fortnite. Nothing
Mm-hmm.
bad can happen. The more
Yes,
the
sir.
merrier.
Yes, sir.
So I thought that first one was fun once we got audio figured out.
Yeah, we still got. I gotta figure out how to get your voice on the other end of the stream a little louder, and gameplay a little definitely quieter because the gameplay is super loud. So I gotta figure out how to turn that down.
Can you, I think you can just go into fort settings and like
Yeah, I'm
maybe turn down the master volume.
definitely gonna have to do that for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems like that'd be the most logical thing. Is just lower down the master volume.
Yeah. Yep. We'll try it out,
I
but
don't
it'll
know.
be fun though.
I gotta kill my music because I have my fort set up to where I play my jam tracks. So,
Oh yeah. Yeah, you just gotta
no
mute
jam
the
tracks.
music.
We don't want to get it copyrighted.
Yeah, no copyright. But
Even though it's like the only 3 songs you need in life, I feel like
yeah.
it's
Kryptonite.
Kryptonite by Three Doors Down. It's
Mhm.
The Way I Are by Timbaland
Oh yeah.
and Dare by the Gorillas.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I'm familiar with the Dare.
Check it out, Tom.
Okay.
I know we got pretty similar music tastes, so
Okay.
I figured you'd enjoy it.
Okay, I'll check it out. Dare by the Gorillas.
Dare by the Gorillas.
Bet. I'll check it out. I'm very familiar with the other two though.
Also, since we're on Spotify as a podcast, maybe we'll have to link our personal accounts
Yeah.
in the description this week, but go check out our Spotify's, dude. I feel like we got some good tunes. Tom and I created this playlist called Divorced Dad Rock. I've been bumping it.
Yes, sir. Divorced Dad Rock for the people.
I've
Check
been
it
bumping
out.
it. Dude, I was just thinking this too, and why not rip it here? But we might have to do the same thing with a rap playlist.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That I think we can get a rap playlist that's like at least 10 hours long in probably 15 minutes.
The Zip and a Double Cup playlist. Yeah.
Yep, because we can go deep back then.
Yes, sir.
We can
It's
go
gonna be
current, get some
early
Donnie T on
2000s
there.
rap, 2010s banger, SoundCloud era till now.
Right.
It's gonna be all
And
types
pretty
of
much
shit.
anything and everything that you've heard through any stage of your life growing
Mhm.
up as a fan of rap music, it would be on there.
Yep.
We'll have to cook that up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll throw the
But-
link of I'll try to get our links for the Spotify, our personal
Personal
Spotifys, and throw
Spotties.
them in the links,
Hell
and then
yeah.
I'll also link the Divorced Dad Rock playlist as a whole.
Hell yeah, dude.
Gonna be a lot
Gotta
of
love
links
it.
in the description, but they all lead to
Hmm.
goodies.
It's going to be a lot of Linkin Park, too.
Yeah.
Links in Linkin Park.
Yeah, for real.
The kush, double cup, full of drink. I get so damn trippy in my mind. I